So, I am here to tell you that you have ultimately been lied to your entire life. There are ultimately four genders, and I'm going to prove it to you. People tend to think that sex and gender are the same thing, but they're actually not. That the way that we relate to people, we relate to them based on their gender and not their sex, because their gender is something that we can see, their sex is something that we cannot see. So as you can see here, I have this quick chart just to show you how sex and gender are completely different. So the rows straight across have to do with maleness and femaleness, your sex. Are you a man? Are you a woman? Right? And then the columns have to do with, masculine and feminine. So you could ultimately be a masculine man or a feminine man, or a masculine woman or a feminine woman. So sex and gender are not the same thing. And as we previously discussed before, masculine men are cisgendered men, feminine men are gender nuanced men, and vice versa. Masculine women are gender nuanced women, feminine women are cisgendered women. Gender exists on a spectrum, and all genders can fit into one of these four categories. So, a trans woman is a feminine woman, and a trans man is a masculine man. So, many people have a biological deterministic approach to gender. So, for example, they'll say that a trans woman was born a man. There was a point in time in her life where she had a phallus, so she could never be a woman. And so the idea is that with that biological deterministic approach to gender, it ultimately leads to misogyny not only against gender nuanced people, but also women, as people within society then see women, biological women, as being designed for men. So people are then moving away from this understanding of biological determinism, and we are seeing that we are socially constructed in a certain way, that all of our features and how they are arranged can be gendered. So that even means that from a metaphysical perspective, the way that you are animated is gendered. I say, for example, like when I go into the earth and I transition into the next phase of life in the afterlife, that the thing about me that people are going to remember is not my masculine body, it is the feminine spirit. That this material substance is masculine, but the animation of that, the performativity of that, is feminine, which makes me a gender nuanced man, which makes me a feminine man.